Hello, this is GoggleCandy. Today we'll be talking about Dhalsim, though this will be sort of short since I really don't have a lot to say on him. The first thing that does come to mind, however, is probably everyone's impression of him during Street Fighter 2. Oh my god, did you see that guy's limbs? They stretch across the screen. Yes, I think everyone who was starting off with fighting games or just wanted to casually pick one up, when they found Super Stretchy over there, they immediately went towards him because, hey, guy with super stretchy limbs who can reach across the screen and punch you. That's kinda cool. Let's look at everything else Dhalsim has. Dhalsim isn't, say, a Ryu or a Ken who gets in your face in combos. No, Dhalsim's pretty laid back. He chills out at pretty much halfway or full distance across the screen, throws his stretchy limbs at you, occasionally blows fireballs. If you get too close, he will blow flame. That flame is short range and will hit you multiple times. The fireball, actually, I don't believe actually hits full screen. I'm not sure. I think it's got the same sort of distance as Chun-Li's fireball. He does have a weird floatiness to him when he jumps, which takes a while to learn or get used to whether you're playing as Dhalsim or against Dhalsim. The other all-important piece of his repertoire would be his teleport. While this can be used as a quick getaway if people are trying to wake up, attack you, or just putting on way too much pressure, most notably it tends to be used as a pop-up behind the opponent and combo them. It's one of the few times that Dhalsim is free to combo. The other more notable time is using his Ultra, the Catastrophe, teleporting behind the opponent and putting pressure on from both sides, which can be pretty dirty. Speaking of his Ultra, let's look at both of them. His Catastrophe, the first Ultra, is basically a large, slow-moving fireball. It's really not something you can throw out, and you really have to know how to use it. It's all in the technique. In reality, both of his Ultras are kind of like that. His second one, I guess, has a small hitbox and has to be done from the air. I don't know how much damage that one does, but probably just as much as the fireball. That being said, it's probably going to be one of those Ultras that's just satisfying to hit when you hit it. Another thing is, Dhalsim I really don't think can be called a turtle. Turtlers are different than what Dhalsim does. Some characters, can turtle. More notably, the back and down characters like a Guile or Balrog, they can be known to turtle or called turtlers. You really can't call Dhalsim a turtler because he really doesn't. He's putting full screen pressure on you most of the time and then will teleport and hit you. It's not so much turtling as that's just the way Dhalsim fights. Dhalsim really can't be up in your face. He kind of has to be mid to far screen. So it's not really something where he's turtling, it's just that's the distance that's comfortable for him. Now, all that being said, yes, I realize this is a short video, but I really don't have much to say about Dhalsim. He's pretty straightforward. He's just a very monk, environmental, spiritual character who has stretchy limbs. There really isn't anything more I can say about him. I don't really have anything for or against him. He's just kind of there, in my opinion. So I'm going to give him a 3 out of 5 and get to work on starting on E Honda.